It's the first morning of my elk hunt, taking the federal 7mm Backcountry out on its maiden voyage here. First hunt with it. So far I'm extremely impressed with the caliber. At the range, it's just been incredible. Fast 7mm bullet, 170 grains, going over 3,000 feet per second out of a short barrel. I'm really excited to put it through the paces on this hunt and see how it performs out in the field. And I think elk is a perfect proving ground for this new cartridge, this new caliber. And so I'm really excited to get out here and hopefully turn up a bull. Got a bachelor group, about 6 bulls feeding in this little burn. One pretty dang good bull. Little bull. One nice bull in there. About halfway to where I spotted that elk at. I was about 6 miles away is my guess. I'm gonna climb this knob because I know that I gotta get enough elevation above where they were to see down into there. I'm thinking I can see from this point here, so get up on that point and just start glassing for the evening. If they moved at all, or even if they're still there, I might not be able to see them until they kind of come out. So get up here and glass, hopefully turn them back up and see what that bull was. From a distance, it was so hard to tell. Windy and long ways away, bad lighting. But it's worth getting in close and getting a better look. We got 2 6 points down here. Not bad bulls, just younger bulls. It's the first day, so I think we'll start to see a few more bulls. As long as the weather holds like this, should be good. Oh, saw quite a few elk today. Just never turned up the better bulls, so gonna get after it again tomorrow. It's cool to see that one ways off and get in there and just end up being a younger bull. So gonna try a new spot tomorrow morning and hopefully find the big one. Got a group of bulls right below me, just out in this flat, just glassing the mountains, and there's a group of 13 bulls. Looks like a pretty good bull in there. I'm gonna have to put the scope on them. Big group of bulls. Starting up on this glassing knob, and already just spotting elk down in this flat. I think elk are transitioning between mountain ranges and the winter range. So, and I have miles to look over. I can just see forever in every direction. I feel pretty confident today we're going to turn up quite a few elk.
Howdy.
Yeah.
There's 3 bulls in there. I'll show you a video.
Yeah.
The best one I didn't get. That was a couple spikes, and then all I could see was him going through the trees, and he looked better than the other 2.
Oh, cool.
And the other one's pretty good.
Yeah, take a look.
Pretty good bull though.
Yeah.
The one that I saw that I don't have on videos, probably a little bigger than that, and his front's really curl.
Yep. 4 bulls, one nice looking bull, but they're in the trees. It's hard to judge them. They're about a mile and a quarter away, mile and a half away. Most of them are bedded, but one just moved off to the right. I don't know if the sun hit him and getting a little more shaded. Looks like he had a nice back on him. Bigger, heavier bull, a more mature bull than what we've been seeing. Oh, here he is, he's coming out. Long way off. Now it'd be worth getting a closer look. They're about 1,000 yards away from me right now. It's just more of a waiting game at this point because where they're at, I can't really move in closer and see it. I was sitting waiting for these bulls to come out and heard this weird little bugle behind me, and turned around and a big herd of cows and a smaller 5-point. So I think I'm gonna drop down, circle around the bulls I've been set up on, because I think that those bulls are gonna feed out kind of the same direction these did from where they're at, and I don't want to lose my options for later by this group of 50 elk feeding out between us. So I'm gonna make a move, get around, and then get in position for these other ones 400 yards from where those elk was bedded. They're just in this timber. It's going to be a lot closer, so I'm going to move up to a point where I can watch for them to feed out. I've got a good wind. As long as the wind stays, I should be okay. Yards from 3 decent bulls, but I don't know, just decided to pass. I think I want to keep hunting. It's early in the hunt. I just want to see what else is out here. Sometimes you may not find a better bull, but that was a really cool encounter. Great stalk. Had those bulls dead to rights, and it was a fun day. That was awesome. This morning I'm checking a new area. Gonna head up to a glassing knob and see if I can spot something. Kinda had a good run yesterday and kinda just looking over some similar country, see if I can turn up some more elk. Getting toward the tail end of the hunt and just haven't turned up the type of bull that we're looking for, so decided to just go into some rougher country, bigger mountains, and with the hope that we can find an old mature bull hiding out somewhere in some of this little bit rougher, bigger country. See what we can find. The base of this big cliff in the snow, just bedded. Dang it, there's a bunch of mule deer in between us and them. Okay. We're gonna have to hustle. They're just bedded on this hillside. Let me see this bull. That's a big bull. Absolute shooter. There's 2 shooters in there. I only see 2 bulls. They're both big ones. Definitely right in there. So 2 shooter bulls. That bull should be 300 or 400 yards from this ridge. We just ran about 2 miles with the up and down. Oh, I gotta catch my breath. I just didn't want something to bump them. They're in a perfect spot. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna try to get him up while it's not super windy.
Sure, yeah.
You ready?
I'm good.
Bull down. Oh my gosh. What a spot. That elk we spotted from maybe almost 2.5, 3 miles away. We dropped down the ridge and just got to a spot where they were bedded. Well, they were bedded, and they were in such a perfect spot. I did not want to get here and then be somewhere else. So I just hustled, like ran up and down every one of these draws. Got to this point about 300 yards away, and the wind's gonna pick up here pretty good. So I used my cow call and just started calling. The upper bull stood up, moved off. My bull stood up, stopped. He just stopped just before this little tree, and was able to make a good shot. He went down right away. So cool. The one that did it, federal 7mm Backcountry. As far as I know, that's the first elk ever shot with this caliber. And man, what a gun. So cool. Came out here and really wanted to find a good mature bull, and found this guy. Ended up going in a little bit steeper, rougher country, and just found this guy bedded and snuck in, made a great shot. It's just super cool to take a new caliber out on a hunt and be able to test it. I think this is definitely one of the coolest calibers I've hunted with in a long time. It's definitely revolutionary, and be able to hunt with it and know that, like, I was part of some of the first people out here hunting with it. I feel very fortunate for that. It's a cool experience. Not only do I get to go home with an awesome bull, some great meat, but I've got the memory of taking this rifle and this 7mm Backcountry that Federal made on its first hunt, and that's pretty cool.